I know you're out there. I can feel you now. I know that you're afraid. You're afraid of us. You're afraid of change. I don't know the future. I didn't come here to tell you how this is going to end. I came here to tell you how it's going to begin. I'm going to hang up this phone, and then I'm going to show these people what you don't want them to see. I'm going to show them a world without you. A world without rules and controls, without borders or boundaries. A world where anything is possible. Where we go from there is a choice I leave to you.
What up, family? Bear with me. I'm doing some double broadcasting today. I know my mic is a little off. I'm gonna go ahead and fix that because so peace everybody in the building. We doing some double broadcasting today. Those of you who's not familiar with the Fat Towers Elite, those of you who's not familiar with Elite News, this is Elite News. This is news coming from an elitist point of view. So, you know, it might be a little too far-fetched for some people. It might be a little too deep, a little too weird to eye for some people. This is not your grandmama's news. This is not the news your grandma watched. This is not the news that you used to. But today we're doing some double broadcasting. We're going to be on Chief Holiday's channel, and we also on our own personal channel as well. Yesterday I got in a little bit of structure. But I had to do a double broadcast today because I want to be able to talk about structure and responsibilities and get a little more information and a little more insight for some of the new people who don't know how far along we are and don't really understand. So I'm not going to be able to interact with the chat too much, but peace to everybody, you know, in both chat rooms. And so let's kind of get it in. Now, we're not going to be here that long, but I do want to say, if you are a person out there, you have a physical business, please email us at 5000 ccd@5000elite.com. Now, what we want to do is we want to be able to put your business in a database, and we want to be able to see what we need to do to actually help your business grow and to help you. So it is a very good program we have, and you know, you have a bunch of people and a team of people that's out there that's willing to help your business. Right now we only doing people with physical locations. That means you have a business where you can walk into it and you can leave and you can pick up something or get some information and leave. So we only doing those now. Now next week we're going to be doing something else. So email us or call us. And let us know that you exist and let us know that you're out here. Now, if you have any ideas, business plans or ideas that you have or that you're doing, what you should do is call the number below, which is Aboriginal Consulting. We have our own consulting firm to help you with your legal information and to help you with some of the steps to get your ideas from paper to actually real life. So take advantage of that as well. The numbers at the bottom as well, and so we're gonna go in a little bit because next month is going to be a very, very important month for us. We're gonna have things put in place, and so it's going to be a little less talking and it's going to be a lot more doing. And so now we want to let you know the direction where we're going to kind of go with structure and how important is structure and responsibilities. I'm just gonna get it in. Now, when it comes to structure, you're gonna have structure to be able to be accepted and be able to be taken seriously, and also to be able to work with other countries. Now, I'm gonna go over to another screen, and we're gonna kind of go in here. Now, as you can see, this is Mexico's cabinet. As of like 2012 or something like that. It hasn't been updated for a year or so, but this is Mexico's cabinet. And so Mexico has housed some of our sacred ground and have some of our historic sites. And so we need to be able to have full access over those sites. And so this is their cabinet that they have. And so we should be able to contact these people, but we need a matching cabinet. So we want our cabinet to match Mexico's cabinet. So Mexico's have a president, then we need a president. Mexico's have a secretary, we need a secretary. Mexico's have an attorney general. They don't need to have the same responsibility, but they need to have some form of that, some form of structure. Otherwise, we will not be taken serious. And so next month we're gonna emphasize on this a lot more, and we're gonna be getting a lot more depth into that. And so you know, we goof around a little bit and we mess around with the monkey stuff on the different channels, but don't get it twisted. We are very serious businessmen, and you know what I'm saying, and we are very seriously about our business and about our people. And so don't get it you know, a little confused with, you know, some goofy rhetoric or something like that. We for real about this. And so this is very important that people need to understand. Without this structure and without a proper structure in place, no country will be able to do business with us, and no country would take us serious. Now, when it comes to Mexico is also in dire need in lots of things as well, and also the American dollar stretched very far in Mexico as well. Now, I know some people say, well, you know, you might be crawling, you know what I'm saying, you might be walking before the horse and things like that, but we need to be prepared, because, you know what I'm saying, you don't know. And also there's another country that we're going to be connecting with as well. If you can see on the screen, hopefully you can still hear me. Peace family nonetheless in the building, or sell out in the building, our people in the building. And this is Zimbabwe. And so Zimbabwe is another country that we're also going to be doing business with as well. But they will not take you seriously if we got a bunch of dudes, you know what I'm saying, messing around with the monkey theory all night. You know, they're not going to take us seriously. So I do want to let the people know we are straight up serious about our business. We laugh and joke, but we don't play at all. You know, and so Zimbabwe is another country that we're going to be doing business with as well. Now, our dollar stretches a little bit. Our dollar in America stretches pretty well over there as well. But they will not take you seriously unless you have the proper structure put in place. And so so this would be a nice start to move forward. Now, this ain't nothing that happens overnight. This ain't not like we just get a structure and we just gonna start doing business. But we have to have a plan. Well, we have a plan put in place, and so we got lots of things to do. But we just want to be able to show you where we're finna start moving and where we're pointing our aim at. We're pointing our aim in doing business with Mexico and also doing business with Zimbabwe. So there's no wrong or right way. So whatever you come up with, there's no wrong or right way to do that. But if you don't have the proper structure put in place, they will not take you seriously. So you might be able to go over there with a couple dollars and move some things around, you know what I'm saying, if you want to. But when you got the proper structure in place that matches theirs, then now you're dealing with the whole ball game, the whole different ball game. Now, Zimbabwe cabinet is a lot more bigger than Mexico, so they have a lot, you know, they have a lot more things going on, or I'm not sure how that works, but yeah, so their cabinet is a little bit bigger. And so next month we are finna start closing in, and we finna start breaking down the structure of how we gonna open up and start doing business with these countries. Now, those people, those members of the 5,000 Elite, this is something old to you. You heard this before. I mean, you know, there's, you know what I mean. This is old news to you. But we kind of doing a double broadcast today, so we broadcasting on 2 channels today, and so we just want to kind of get that out, just to let people know that, you know, yeah, we goof around, we play around, I mean, you know what I'm saying, we laugh and joke, but we don't play around. We are, you know, a group of businessmen at the end of the day, and we know what we know what we must do. Now, also, I have to stress the fact that if you have a physical business, you know what I'm saying, it is very important that you get your business logged into, you know, logged, and let us help you with your business. Let us see how we can help you with your costs. We have connections in China. We have connections, you know what I'm saying, in South America. We have connections that can help your business. And so it's very important, because next week we're going to be doing something else. Next week we're going to be working with the vets. So everybody that's a vet, the Vietnam vets, the Iraq vets, any of the vets. So we're going to be dealing with them next week. So, and then in the week before that, we're going to be calling, and we're going to be roll calling each little group so we can get them up dialogue, and we can get them in a proper position, and we can get going. So we have a lot of work to do, you guys. This is not nothing to play around with, because our future depends on this movement right here, our future, and all these people that's been adding up. You see how much we be growing. We are more powerful than we think we is. It's just because we see, oh, they only got a little couple hundred subscribers or whatever. Don't get it twisted, fam. Do not get that twisted. We have just as many important people watching us as the next person. Let's not get it twisted. And so, even though we goof around and we, you know, talk about African this and African that and all this and all that, yeah, we do that. Sometimes we just get on and we're just a bunch of guys hanging out. You know what I'm saying? You ever go to the club with a bunch of your guys? Do you guys sit around and discuss the ramifications of Tahuti and all this shit? No, y'all get to talking about, you know, oh man, y'all get to talk about random stuff. So you guys get to see us kicking it. You know what I'm saying? But we don't want y'all to get it twisted and think we a kick it group. We do work over here. Okay? We got things to do over here. We got places to go. We got people to see. Now Mexico is right next door, and they have some of the most sacred ground in the world, on the planet, and you don't even have access to it. So think about that for a second, you know. But so I just want to mention that. And also, it is very important that if you have a business idea and you stuck getting it off the ground, or you are in a business idea and you're not growing anymore, please call, you know, Aboriginal Consulting, 313-945-8421, and they will be happy to help you and walk you through and come up with some information to help you get your business off the ground. Because there's one thing of talking it, and there's another thing of doing it. I don't know about y'all, but I'm about doing it. Okay? Sure, I can laugh and joke, you know what I'm saying, but I don't play when it comes to my people, and I don't play when it comes to business. You know, and I know every last one of you got that same attitude. And so we're gonna bring up Mexico's cabinet one more time. And because we're gonna try to mimic their cabinet. So by next month we should be working on a president. So I want y'all to think about that for a second, because this is gonna be very important. We don't need to have to call him a president. We don't have to call him a president. We can call him just a tribal chief. You can call him whatever you want. So this was last updated May 7th. 2018 when it was last updated, so it is pretty recent. So they updated it. It is pretty recent. And so their president, you know, this is their chain of command. And so this is how Mexico's society is ran. It ain't nothing but less than 50 people running the whole country. 50 people running the whole country. So what we really trying to do is we really trying to get 5,000 people so we can blitzkrieg all other civilizations, and we can overwhelm all other civilizations. Because some cabinets, like for example, let's check out USA. Let me see how many people USA got. USA probably got about, let me see. When I could now see USA got Congress. USA got Yeah, no, yeah, USA got Congress and they got governors. They got a, you know what I'm saying, they got a fair amount of people in their cabinet. We got a fair amount of people, you know what I'm saying, in the cabinet. But we trying to blitzkrieg that. We trying to overwhelm that, you know. But just to start in the indigenous movement, you know what I'm saying, you guys are going to have a structure. Whether you like it or not, whether you like me or not, whether I'm a swirl coon that needs to be hung or whatever the fuck, it's still not going to negate the fact that your ass needs structure. Sorry for my cussing. I'm part human, so my emotions comes out. So next month is going to be very, very crucial because we finna start forming the cabinet next month. So those people who don't like their names out there and they want to be main behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying, that's cool. But you know, your name is going to be out there. People going to know who you is, you know what I'm saying? People going to see your face and things like that. So also be aware of that. You will be a public figure. If you are part of the cabinet, you will be public. So those of you know what I'm saying, so that's a very hard pill to swallow, but that's just how it works, and there's no way of getting around it. I'm sorry, there's no other way of getting around it. I don't care how smart you is, what degrees you got, there's no way of getting around it. If you want to work with these countries, you need to get on their level. You know what I'm saying? A little scrappy. You know what I'm saying? Get on their level. Get on my level. That's what Mexico's saying to y'all right now. Get on my level. Maybe y'all can come see these pyramids. You know what I'm saying? Get on my level. Maybe y'all can come see these Olmec heads without having to pay $1 million. Y'all can just ride right up the street, you know what I'm saying, do a citizenship or whatever the case it may be. You know what I'm saying? That's what Mexico telling y'all. Zimbabwe, everybody's calling you out and saying, get on our level, family. But what we finna do, we finna succeed their level. We finna, you know what I'm saying? We finna succeed their level. So right now, you got you look how many people is there. Let me do a quick scan and see how many people we got. Over here, I'm gonna do a quick scan. Let me see. Okay, we got no more than 30 people right there. You know, less than 30 people right there that's running the country. Now, each one of these people have a different department, though. They all have different department where people run of it. I don't want you to think that literally, because each one of these people you see on here, they have their own little department, and their department got people in it. So don't literally think these people are the only people running the country, but these are the people in charge. These are the people in charge. These are the head people of the country, and look how many it is. It's not even that many. And they running the whole country of Mexico right now. Zimbabwe, Uruguay, any country you can come up with, we can pull the cabinet up right now. Anybody out there having some ideas? Let me see. Anybody out there got some ideas of working with some countries? Give me a country name, I'll pull their cabinet up right now. And what type of arsenal they working with? Go ahead. Pull a country up in the chat room. We'll bring that cabinet up right now. Just for, you know what I'm saying? Just for, you know, just to show, you know, a little bit of how this stuff works. What you got, fam? What country you got? Somebody said Costa Rica. Right up the street. We talking right up the street. I could woolly my bike over there to Costa Rica right now. Quit playing. Let's do it. Costa Rica. Here go their cabinet right now. Let's bring it up. It was updated. June 14th. So that's a couple days ago, fam. They just updated that. So here we go. Right now. This is their president, vice president, second vice president. How many people they got? So they not even that deep over there. They got less than 30 people too. You know what I'm saying? 30, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. And this is just a visual guess. This is visual guess. Guatemala in the building. Guatemala's right there, man. Willie a bike right there to Guatemala, right there, non-stop, no hands. Ride the bike all the way to Guatemala. Quit playing with them. You know what I'm saying? So this is their cabinet. Now if you want, now we talk about, oh, we gonna become a nation. We need to become a nation. DBA or whatever what is the name? What is the name? Oh shit, I forgot that name. Nationality. We need to get our nationality and all that. The purpose of getting a nationality is to do business with other countries. And so, but if you want to do business with other countries, what you need is you need to get on that country's level. So here's Guatemala right here. This post was last updated 14th of June. So this is pretty recent. Now look how many people they got in their cabinet. They ain't even got that many people, man. We got more people in the chat room right now than they got running their whole country, and those are some of our sacred ground. Those are some of the most sacred grounds that we have. So we need to be on this, y'all. And so next month, you know what I'm saying, next month y'all gonna see a shift and y'all gonna see a turn. You know, sure, we joke around, we mess around, you know what I'm saying, and you know, sure, we do that, we hang out, we kick it, we all do, we need that, we're human, you know what I'm saying, or part human, or what. I don't even feel comfortable saying that no more, man, after last night with that monkey lady. But anyway, it's all good. Shalom, family, shalom, shalom, Islam, feathers up, whatever, you know. The whole crew, everybody. Who I'm forgetting? Hotep. Harigato. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? We need to fill these up, y'all. We don't care. Now, if we can have a bunch of professional people with scholars, man, they ain't coming, family. I'm sorry. They're not coming. They're gonna come after we start building. Then all the professionals are gonna come out and say, "Hey man, you're not qualified to do that." Well, where the fuck you was at when we was on YouTube trying to form this shit? Where was you at then? You know what I'm saying? So people gonna say, "Oh, they're not qualified. Oh, this guy, he got a criminal record, this and that." That's all we got, family. That's all we got. We ain't got no other choice to sit here and wait from some for some guy with the highest degree known to man and tell us how to do it. Because if they was going to do that, they would have been had it already. They would have been done it already. So it's going to take a bunch of farmers, a bunch of people that shop at Walmart, a bunch of people that work on their cars and shit because they muffler don't work right. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of people who got little shops and in there all day. You know, a bunch of depressed people with problems. That's all we got. That's what, you know what I'm saying? That's all we got, family. That's it. And once we realize that, you know what I'm saying, that ain't no professional coming, ain't no holy grail coming, ain't no Pokemon coming out the sky, or no, ain't nobody coming. This is it, fam. The people you see in this room and the people we mess with, this is it, family. I'm sorry. I wish I could say Jay-Z was coming or somebody you look up to was coming. They're not. This is it. And there was many countries started. This country was started with a bunch of criminals, a bunch of raggedy ass criminals. This country was started by a bunch of raggedy criminals that didn't know, you know what I'm saying, that just came over here and just started doing some stuff. They changing their names and learning the language and doing all this stuff. So we're smarter than those, man. We can't let those old ass ancient people beat us. They started a country, man. Them old ass people started a country on boats and ships. You mean to tell me we can't do that with apps and satellites or whatever the hell you want to call it? We can't do that? I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I'm not playing. I'm not playing, black people. My time is very valuable. I'm not fucking playing. Okay? Let's get this together. You know, whether you're a member of the 5,000 Lead or not, whether you like it or not, you still gonna have to get structure regardless. It just makes it a little more easier if we had a corporation, you know what I'm saying, to back us. But you don't have to. It don't even worry about it. You don't have to, because the elite is gonna be good regardless. You know what I'm saying? But just us, we gotta make sure. So this Guatemala, this James Estevez, they got So this is the cabinet of Guatemala. If you ain't trying to get on that level, if you ain't trying to get on that level like this right here, then I don't know what you talking about. I don't know what you talking about. If you think Ty Data finna sit here and talk about monkey people for 10 years, that ain't finna happen. I guarantee you that it will never happen. That will not happen. I will not sit here and talk about the, you know what I'm saying, the monkeyism going through the community and all that. That's cool. And we hanging out after work, you know what I'm saying, after work sober, we come have a couple brews or whatever you do and kick it with the people. Chief Holiday, kick it with the people, you know what I'm saying, have a conversation about the latest stuff. That's all cool. But these are business hours right here. So if you ain't called that number yet, man, you messing around. So if you have a physical business, that means if you have a place with an actual address, let us help you get your address out there. Let us help you get your stuff out there. Let us help you broadcast it to the community. Say, hey, this is where this guy's at. This is what this guy's needed. You'll be surprised at how many people in the audience will say, hey man, I got a cousin, man, he make those, or blah 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 blah, or I get these from China and blah blah. Man, if you call that number or you send us an email, that's ccda at 5000elite.com. ccda at 5000elite.com. Now if you call that number, I'm saying, if you send that email, just let us know, hey bro, I got a little business over here, you know what I'm saying, in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, me and my people doing it over here, you know, this is our address, and boom, next thing you know, we hit you back. Okay, well, how can we help you? Can you make us a business proposal? Let us know exactly what you need and things like that. And then we hit the community and say, hey, this guy need this, let's go ahead and help him. He got a rent, he has a physical location. This is not, we're not talking about internet businesses, we're not talking about apps, we're not talking about GoFundMe, and we're not talking about no digital shit. We're talking about a physical location. If you have that, you need to be contacting. The quickest way is to send us an email at ccda at 5000elite.com. Very simple. Call the number 1-888-959-8985, and if you need some consulting and things like that, call Aboriginal Consulting. We're not playing, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We're not playing. And so next month, and I'm telling you right now, next month you're going to see a big shift in the Aboriginal community. You're going to see something way different, because we got scholars out there. The reason why they've been in hiding, because they're reading. They're back there reading. This is why AP and them been missing, because they're reading. Okay? Though, you know what I'm saying, they're back there reading and getting knowledge. And so these young guys ain't playing. Family dude, 28, 26. They're not playing. And I'm not either. So, you know, we thank you for the support. We know what I'm saying, we know we mess around a little bit, we laugh and joke, you know what I'm saying, but we don't play, y'all. We're not playing. You know. And so I just want to let the people know that. So we're going to be doing online businesses soon, but we're not working with online business because a lot of online businesses don't have addresses. You see what I'm saying? They don't have addresses. The people with addresses, they have to pay rent. You know what I'm saying? They have an overhead. They have to pay rent. They have to pay cable. They have to hire delivery people and things like that. So we wanna zip them up a little bit and help them a little bit, and we wanna get a actual, you know, pattern on how to help them. And we want to collect data on them, so when you call up and you say, hey, I got a physical address and I'm here, blah 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 blah, we got something. We already know. According to the data we collected, don't even say no more. We'll just hit you up with this, blah. You know what I'm saying? We already know what needs to be done. We already know your situation and things like that. So let's amp them up now, because people who own physical businesses, we got rent to pay. Okay? We have seasons. So there's seasons where we pop it. And there are seasons where we're struggling. You see, this is what a lot of people in these business schools and give me $1,000 and I teach you how to start a business and blah, blah, blah. This is the stuff that they don't tell you. That your business is only going to be popping about 4 or 5 months out of the year. And then the rest of that family, you struggling, trying to figure out new ways to invent yourself, trying to figure out new ways to get more money. And so me as a small business owner, I know this. And I know everybody out there that has a physical location, I know the majority of you have a season where you popping and a season where you barely cutting it. And so this is why we want to get them people situated first. And so I hope the people feeling me out there. So where we at? We said merchant services. I think about doing CBA. CBC and beauty products. Okay, that's easy. That's easy. So you talking about owning like a little beauty store, right? Like a little, you talking about owning like a little beauty store. So let me ask you this: what's stopping you from doing it right now? What's stopping you from doing it right now? Matter of fact, don't even answer that question, because you're a sister. I'm gonna cuss you out. Don't even answer it. Do it. Do it. Get it done. There's no excuses. Ain't shit stopping you. Do it. You see what I'm saying? And so you got a group of people out here that's rooting for you, that would do anything to help you do it. So now you have people to help you. So you're not just out there by yourself. You got a group of people that's out there. They say, oh man, I got a little business over here. It's a little chicken shack. You know what I'm saying? We sell a little chicken and we, you know what I'm saying, we get good chicken from the farm and boom. Okay, where you at? Like, damn, you where? Like Google Earth don't even get that. We'll figure out something. We'll figure out something. We'll have to parachute you down to some supplies or something. We'll figure out something to get you out there and to, you know what I'm saying, and to help you through those struggling seasons and to help you, you know what I'm saying, with planning and things like that, you know. And maybe you might be able to say, you know what, man, I'm trying to sell this thing. And I want to get into, you know, something else. So, definitely, please, please, the people who have physical business, your time is up. Because once we move on, we're not going to come back to that. And we're going to have new people coming in, and they're going to be like, oh man, I got a physical business. I'm like, man, you should have said that last month, fam. You know what I'm saying? You should have said that last month. We still gonna help you, but we gonna clown you and you gonna look stupid. Because you should have did it when it was there. You know, all of us people in this room got a business idea. Wholesale popping. A ton of knowledge in the last 2 years. Okay, let me tell you something about Amazon. And this is how I want most people to look at Amazon. Amazon is a gateway to Walmart. Amazon is a gateway to the department stores. Now, and I want people to understand this. And this is how you look at Amazon. It is a gateway. Now, when you look at Amazon, Amazon has one of the most sophisticated algorithms on the planet. So every click, every buy, every sale, every drop, every ship, everything about your product, they have a database and they collect all the information. And you can use that information to get into Walmart if that's what you want to get into. You can use Amazon's information to get into certain places. Now, I was attempting to do this with my headphones, but I'm going to have to do that with the next model, because the headphones, they work, they're good, they're waterproof, they're good. But, you know, when you buy a bulk supply of stuff, you're going to get some bad ones. You know what I'm saying? So you want to be very careful when you on Amazon. You don't want people coming in looking at your stuff without buying nothing. So it's very sophisticated. So if you have some on Amazon, don't say, hey man, look, check this out, and start sending out the link, because Amazon recorded, oh man, you just had 66 people on your page and then nobody buy nothing. That brings your numbers down. That brings your numbers down. So Amazon is a gateway to the department stores. And so this is why you have to be able to understand. You have to be able to have a higher goal. So Walmart is the middleman to Amazon is the middleman to Walmart. Amazon is the middleman to the department stores. Don't think of Amazon as the holy grail. It's nothing more than the middle ground. You see? And so yeah, we gotta get the Tribe up there too, because we're gonna you can hit me up on Tribe Up. We have the Lakeisha app on Tribe Up, and that's all we got on Tribe Up right now. But and so we got some activity there. You can look up the Lakeisha app. I'm on there. You can hit me up on Tribe Up, and we can dialogue there. You can hit me up on QQ. You know what I'm saying? I got my QQ number. Actually, I got like 4 QQs. You can hit me up on WeChat. You can hit me up on that. You know what I'm saying? Or you can just come to my store. You know I'm going to be there. I'm on my way there right now. So you know I'm going to be there from 12 to like 4 o'clock. There's no doubt about it. If I'm not there, I'm on my way there, or I'll be there the next day. So, you know, so we're real easy to get a hold of. Let me see. We say taking the products and selling like name brand stuff. No private labels. Right. Wholesale numbers don't lie. You know, I want an urban outlet store selling our products internationally. Enterprising. Advertising and marketing. Right. But see, now we have to start doing them. You see what I'm saying? We have to start doing them. Because we built up with ideas. This country cannot hold us. This country is too slow for us. This country cannot hold us. We are too bright. We are too fast moving. We are too, innovative for this country. They wanna hold you back and tell you, oh man, you need to get you a janitor job. A janitor job? Like you done lost your damn mind. I'm thinking about having a rowboat in outer space. I'm thinking about making an engine for Earth and drive the planet around the solar system. Like dude, you can't hold us. America, let us the fuck go. You cannot hold us that longer. The world, sooner or later, the world is going to get a hold of us. And they're going to love us. And they're going to embrace us. And they're going to be like, why you guys take so long? Why you take so long to get here? America, you can't hold us no more. You try your best to keep us here. You can't do it. I mean, we can big up to you. We can love the country. We can salute. We can even stand up on your national anthem. Your national anthem. It don't matter what it is. But you can know hunger. You see these people in these chat rooms. These people are innovative. You ain't got nothing to offer them. You got everybody walking around with 16 gigabyte phones. You got everybody walking around with 120 gigabyte phones. You mean to tell me you can't give us a trilobite or at least 500 gig in one of these phones? Is that beneath you? You can't do that. You can't hold us that longer. And then I'm already gone. I'm already in oblivion. So I'm already gone. So you definitely can't hold me. You know what I'm saying? The only reason I'm here is because of my family, and I got to get my situation right. You know? And most of us, majority of us, that's the reason why we here. So the world is out there to play with. Whenever y'all ready to start playing with it, I'm right here. But I can't be sitting here telling monkey jokes for the next 5 months or some shit. You know what I'm saying? The next, 2-3 years and shit. I don't see how these guys can do it. I give it up to them. If you can last and you can keep your channel up and running while regurgitating the same shit, man, I salute you so much, fam. I salute you so much, but I cannot do it. Fuck that. I'm ready to go today. Excuse me for the cussing and the emotions. I am part human. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, y'all. But I just want to let y'all know next month we need to get this structure in place. Now, there's going to be a lot of new people. And they're going to be like, oh, man, you guys don't talk about nothing but monkey stuff. They don't them. Just let them think that. Don't even try to convince them. Don't even try to, you know what I'm saying? Just be like, okay, yeah, you're right. You got us. You got us. That's all we talk about. We know what's up. Especially the people that's in the elite. We know we got this. You know what I'm saying? It's the new people that's confusing, and they got us out here looking like we don't know what the fuck we doing and shit. Like, oh yeah, man, we need to do this, we need to do that. I'm looking at my man like, man, we already doing that. What the fuck y'all talking about? But you know what I'm saying? I ain't want to say nothing, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we out here, and like I say, look at Guatemala. It don't even take that many people. You mean to tell me you got 20-some people together and formed a country? Is that what you're telling me, Guatemala, right now? You mean to tell me y'all got what, 20-something? Man, I'm gonna count these people, man. Y'all better quit playing with me. I want to know how many of them so bad I might count them, for real. Cause it's smaller than what I'm saying, and I'm trying to go a little bit above than what I see, you know. And they able to have the little departments. So that's President James right there of Guatemala. Y'all look that name up right there. I'm gonna try to throw that name in the chat room, and y'all check him out, man. This is the president of Guatemala. Let's go ahead and check him out and see how it works. So we gonna type him up in there. This him right here. But we came up Jimmy. See, they switched his name around. See, we got something way different in their cabinet. So the government called him by something else. They want you to call him Jimmy. But up here they got something. They got something way different. So let's check out the images. This guy right here is in charge of our sacred ground, and we need to get on that level. Now I know some people be like, oh man, them people ain't gonna do this, ain't gonna. Man, they ain't got no other choice. They ain't got no other choice. When you coming proper, when you coming at them direct, when you coming at them for real, when you coming up here and you can match them. I forget what the family said they have. What type of money they have. What type of money they got. Ascended Maya, what type of money they got? Yeah, we be able to match them. Our money double over there. So when we can match them, so it don't matter. I don't care about your political views. Qual, if that's what they got, yeah. So we be able to match them. You know. So they ain't gonna have no other choice. So we don't care about his racial views or whatever. When you come in direct and when you come in, they house some of our most sacred ground over there, and we need to be able to have citizenship over there. We need to be able to go over there when we feel like it. We need to be able to build over there when we feel like it. Asking no permission to go to our shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and fade out, you guys. You know what I'm saying? Bree Summier, what's the 5,000 Elite? Man, the 5,000 Elite is so complex. I don't know where to start. The 5,000 Elite is an international corporation with the people's best interests. So that's the simplest way I can explain it, because there's thousands of corporations and there's millions of corporations out there. Not one of those corporations has our best interests. Now, sure, some of them might have some black faces. Sure, some of them might have some Italian faces. Sure, some of them might have some, some faces from Mexico or whatever. They might have some faces, but they don't have our best interests. And so the 5,000 Elite is the first international multi-million-dollar corporation that has our best interests. Yeah, we're pretty much no different. We some greedy bastards just like everybody else. We you know what I'm saying? We want cheap cars, we want cheap labor, we want all that. But guess what? We're not going to do it with the expense of our people, because we have the people's best interests, and this is what makes us different. And this is the ground that we stand on, and this is why we're different from Kmart or Walmart or whatever, because Walmart has Walmart best interests. Walmart will put a highway right through an abandoned school. I mean through a school that's fully operational with retarded kids in it and with mentally challenged kids in it. And if Walmart want that land, Walmart will get that land and they will put a highway right through it. Because Walmart care for Walmart. The Fortune 500 care for the Fortune 500. And so it is time for us to have at least one corporation that say we have our best interests. You have to enter in the corporate world. You haven't lived your life until you entered in the corporate world. Until you move as a corporation, you don't know what life's like. You have no idea what the matrix look like from the point of view of a corporation. You have no idea what you look like from a point of view of a corporation. But with the 5,000 elite, we know. That's why we elite, and that's why we go elite, because we know what the world looks like from the view of a corporation. And most people only know what the world looks like through their phone or through their TV. So that's the breakdown of the 5,000 elite. You know what I'm saying? We got 5,000 elite members in here all the time. We don't really talk about it on Chief Holiday channel too much, is because Chief Holiday channel is where we laugh and joke at, and we have our own private stuff, and we have our own things that we do, private meetings and YouTube where we do business at. There's no laughing joking over there. So, but today we kind of intertwined them two, because we need to be able to root out the people who's ready to go. Also, like I say, I'm gonna say this again: if you have a physical business, we understand the situation that you are in. We understand that you have a season where you're popping. We understand you have a season where you're struggling. We understand that you have an overhead. You have, I don't even know if you got to pay for parking or not, but you have bills and things like that. And so you have someone out here to help you with that. Okay? And so just send us a simple email, ccda@5000elite.com, or call us up. Now, if you have any business ideas and you're struggling on getting off the ground or where to start at, call up Aboriginal Consulting, and they will help point you in the right direction. Ain't no excuses. Ain't no excuses. So we're going to go ahead and get up out of here. Those of you who corporation ready, you know where to find us at. And so, peace.
I know you're out there. I can feel you now. I know that you're afraid. You're afraid of us. You're afraid of change. I don't know the future. I didn't come here to tell you how this is going to end. I came here to tell you how it's going to begin. I'm going to hang up this phone, and then I'm going to show these people what you don't want them to see. I'm going to show them a world without you. A world without rules and controls, without borders or boundaries. A world where anything is possible. Where we go from there is a choice I leave to you.
Watch it take over. All this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust now, trust and believe. Watch us take over. Yeah, all this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust, yes, trust and believe. Watch us take over. Yeah, my dad is drumming differently. We find the wins in all the games that they try to play. We held our ground, tell our fans through the poverty. While leaders down, knowledge drown, but we find a way. Life was cold, but we made it hot. No matter how it goes, we gon' make it pop. Black is like a gold or a precious rock. So message to my foes, we gon' never stop. Cause all of us ain't ignorant. Learn the light, see the code, you'll see the difference. Cause all of us ain't ignorant. Learn the life, see the code, you'll see the difference. Watch us take over. All this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust now, trust and believe. Watch us take over. All this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust now, trust and believe. Watch us take over.
From the land of the street lights where kids get kidnapped. Black man murdered through a white man's dispatch. But my aggression overcomes the oppression, and the fact that I can speak is my deadliest weapon. Look, this for the ghetto, shit that only VC. They take us out the streets and stash us in the OBCC. Now these shell tops slowly walk the cell block. I swear this shit can get funkier than stale socks. So I learned to be humble in this jungle. Keep some pads in my step, cause if I stumble, shit can crumble. The cops keep killing all our soldiers, trying to control the population, cause they know one day
Watch us take over. All this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust now, trust and believe. Watch us take over. All this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust now, trust and believe. Watch us take over. All this shit that you see, we gon' make our way to the top. You can trust now, trust and believe. Watch us take over.